Hi everyone, I'm Allie Dombeck-Handel and I'm from Denver, Colorado. I recently moved out of the healthcare IT environment where I was working as a mid-level manager at a local safety net hospital. I was really wanting to move into something that more aligned with my values and beliefs. I'm currently working on transitioning into a career that I can use my creative and analytical talents and also fuel my passion, such as writing, creating and designing jewelry, and inspiring others through personal visioning workshops and events. And of course, most recently, my beloved doTERRA essential oils. I started as a wellness advocate in February of 2016. And as I continued to expand my knowledge and my personal experience with these oils, just became more and more obsessed. I love how doTERRA stands behind their product, and I really, truly appreciate the fact that they use scientific research to back up some of their claims. Many people in my life wonder why I choose doTERRA when I tend to be more of a ma and pa shop or a small business shopper. But because of my analytical nature, I really do appreciate that they partner with scientific organizations in order to promote and market the purity of their oils. They really do. I do believe in their product and the purity, and there's so much information out there on doTERRA, and I know that they're large enough to make the impact on the healthcare organization and healthcare system as a whole. I don't know that there's other oil companies that can do that. And so I really know and I really believe in the mission of doTERRA and their ability to make a positive influence on a broken healthcare system. So I've become one of those folks that say, oh, I have an oil for that. I really do. It's probably a couple times a week, actually. So many years ago, I decided to quest for a natural deodorant. I know probably many of us have had this frustrating journey. So I tried and found one that didn't contain any aluminum or parabens, probably propene glycol, phthalates, triclosan, and artificial fragrances. My local natural grocers carried it, and I felt really good about it because I know that they are one of the strictest groceries in the nation as far as not carrying products with harmful ingredients. But one day I went in, and guess what? My beloved Roll-on Deodorant was gone. I was devastated. So I decided to take matters into my own hands and make my own. I tried a recipe that I found on a website called Farm Girl Inspirations, and I decided to give it a go. I've tried to use a similar scent as the one I had been using, and it was called Aloe and Almonds. So don't be afraid to try to make your own products. This one is so easy that it really only takes about 15 minutes once you have all of the ingredients in your hands. And also, these ingredients you can find on Amazon.com or in your local natural food store. Basically, for the price of all of these ingredients, you'll have enough to make years and years worth of deodorants. And then also, it's going to cost you way less money than what you would have spent on each deodorant. So not only do you feel great knowing that you're putting something safe on your skin, which is your largest organ and very absorbent, but you'll feel good knowing that you saved your family money. So here's what you'll need. I make 4 1-ounce bottles, and it's a roll-on. And you can find these bottles on Amazon.com for about $12 for a 4-pack. And these are reusable. So you can use these for years and years to come. So you're going to need a glass mixing bowl, a whisk, a funnel, some measuring spoons, measuring cups, and your roller balls. And then the ingredients are pretty simple, and they might sound strange at first. The biggest ingredient is milk of magnesia. Now, this is not the normal big name brand that you find in regular grocery stores. This is one that you find that has no harmful artificial ingredients. And you can look at that on the back, and what it should say under inactive ingredients is purified water. That's it. I found this on Amazon, and this is going to last you a really long time. It actually came in a 2-pack. You're going to use 1/4 cup of that milk of magnesia. And what it does is the magnesium in there helps to absorb moisture. The next ingredient is 1/4 cup of aloe vera gel. I found this huge bottle. I just keep it around the house anyway. And it doesn't have any artificial colors or dyes. You're going to use a tablespoon of aloe vera juice concentrate. And this is another one I found. It's organic. I also got that on Amazon. And then depending on your choice, you can either use 1/4 cup of witch hazel, or I like to use vodka because it doesn't have a scent. And those act as a preservative so that it lasts a long time in your refrigerator. The next one is arrowroot powder. I use about a tablespoon of that. And this is going to just emulsify it together and thicken it up a little bit. You could use baking soda, but it can cause some skin sensitivity. And so therefore I just use the arrowroot powder. You're going to use 1 tablespoon of purified water, a tablespoon of almond extract. This is just food grade, and you can get this again at your natural food store. And then of course, your preference of doTERRA essential oils. I love using patchouli. I use 6 drops. It promotes smooth skin, and it also has it promotes feelings of grounding, and so I really love that. And of course I love the scent. It's a nice calming scent. I also love lavender, so I put 4 drops of lavender oil, and that helps to soothe the skin, especially for those of us that are shaving. And of course lavender is just a lovely calming scent. I use Melaleuca. Melaleuca helps to promote skin that's clean. It helps it to cleanse the skin, and it also has that nice, clean, refreshing scent. And then finally, I use 4 drops of eucalyptus oil, which also has the cleansing properties, and it has that lovely, really refreshing, enlivening scent. And so really, those are all the ingredients. And then all you do is you add all of them into your glass mixing bowl. Whisk them for about 30 to 60 seconds until everything is combined. And then you just use a funnel and pour it into your glass roller ball. And then you attach the lid, and you can store them up to about 9 months. And I go through about 4 of those in that time period. So it lasts a really long time. And then a couple things that I wanted to mention is that you can modify this recipe depending on your preferences. If you want a thicker consistency, you can omit the purified water. And you can also experiment with the different doTERRA essential oils to get the scent that you really love. There's so many to choose from, and you can basically choose it based on how you want to make it. You can even pour one in there, or omit the oils and make a batch that you can swap them out so that you make one batch with one version and then try another recipe in another and just shake it up. This does leave a slight white residue on your armpits when you first put it on. And so what I recommend is just being careful to let it dry, and then also just be sure to put your clothes on carefully, and it won't get on your top as long as you're careful. And so finally, with any essential oils, I do recommend that you try it first and test it out on your skin and follow doTERRA's grid that shows which ones are to be used topically. And then also they have an indicator as to which oils can be sensitive to certain skin. So I do recommend making sure that you try it out on your skin first if you haven't done that. and then choosing what scent that you love. Anyway, again, this is Allie Dombeck Candle, and I really hope that you try this recipe out. I really have to only apply this once a day, even through really sweaty workouts or all day camping. And so I know that it's the product that I love, and I hope that you love it too. And I can't wait to hear your feedback and comments. Thanks so much, everyone. I hope you enjoy the rest of your doTERRA oil experience.